So if people are in a long distance relationship, they're talking online, they're video calling, they're chatting on WhatsApp, they have the intention to marry, but they're not yet married, is that allowed, and what boundaries should be put in place?
The boundary is that they are not in khulwa. Khulwa, which is seclusion, where a man and a woman are secluded and there is no third. The Messenger ﷺ said, never does a man seclude himself with a woman except that the shaitan is their third. So that is not just in person, in a closed room. That includes closed online groups where there is no third party observing, there is no chaperone for her, there is his mum isn't there either, for example, or his father. So where they are secluded, then it's not permissible. Whether it's long distance or close distance. The intention to marry is a noble one, but the steps to marry must be taken. If you find that you are compatible with one another, then you take the step. And if you can't take that step, then you be patient, and then you can get engaged to marry, so as to guarantee that marriage will take place in the future. But there's no guarantee in just keeping a correspondence that marriage will occur. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَأْتُوا الْبُيُوتَ مِنْ أَبْوَابِهَا, enter the houses through their doors. And that's a metaphor. It's a metaphor for marrying and approaching a bride through her family and through her father or whoever her guardian or wali or is. That we don't see what happens very often today, where everything is decided and then the father is a kind of formality at the end for his so-called blessing. There's no such thing as blessing anyway in Islam. That's given by the father, by the mother of the bride and groom. So the long distance relationship, video calling and messaging is not permissible if there is no third party, and the third party is one that ensures that there is modesty observed in the nature of their conversation, and it's not about policing. It's not about policing. It's just it's an extra level of security. The Sharia always aims to not just limit, but attempt to eliminate any chances of corruption, moral corruption, financial corruption, any form of corruption. And when there is a door open for the shaitan to enter, the Sharia closes it. So that's one form of closing that door. It will never be closed entirely, but you have to take the steps to ensure your protection from the shaitan, because he's the biggest threat.
Definitely.